Books presents Mané, Ultimate Football Heroes, written by Matt and Tom Oldfield, and read by Jude Owusu. Stay tuned after the end of the audiobook for an exclusive chapter from another Ultimate Football Hero, Haaland. Chapter 1. European Champion. 1st June 2019, Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, Madrid. "Right, lads," Jordan Henderson called out from the front of the Liverpool line. "It's time for us to go out there and win the Champions League." "Yeah!" the others cheered behind him. They couldn't lose in the final again, not for a second year in a row. The 3-1 defeat to Real Madrid in 2018 had been so disappointing, but Liverpool had bounced straight back, and this time they were taking on a team they knew very well, their Premier League rivals, Tottenham. One by one, the Liverpool players followed their captain through the tunnel, past the gigantic silver trophy, and onto the pitch. Goalkeeper Alisson, defender Joel Matip, Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, Gini Wijnaldum, Virgil van Dijk, Firmino, and finally, the Fab Three, the team's star strike force: Roberto Firmino, Mo Salah, and Sadio Mané. As Sadio looked up at the thousands of excited faces in the stadium, he could already hear the supporters singing their special song. "We've got Salah, do. Mane, do. And Bobby Firmino, and we sold Coutinho." The pressure was really on for them to perform, but that didn't bother Sadio. Yes, it was the biggest game of the year, but he was a big game player. He had shown it by scoring in the 2018 Champions League final, and on the last day of the 2018-19 Premier League Season 2. On both occasions, however, Liverpool had failed to lift the trophies they so desperately wanted. Now, in Madrid, Sadio didn't care about scoring. All he cared about was winning. After beating Lionel Messi's Barcelona 4-3 in the miracle of Anfield, it felt like 2019 had to be Liverpool's year to lift the Champions League again. It would be the first time since the miracle of Istanbul in 2005, which Sadio had watched on TV as a 13-year-old boy back in Bambali. But Tottenham too had pulled off an incredible semi-final comeback to edge past Ajax. In the final, there could only be one winner. And it is going to be Liverpool, Sadio thought. He was absolutely sure of it. He had done the Austrian double with Red Bull Salzburg back in 2014, but since then, nothing. Sadio was 27 years old now, and he couldn't wait any longer. He was determined to collect another winner's medal at last. A strong start. That's what Liverpool needed, and that's exactly what they got. After 15 seconds, Jordan lifted the ball over the Tottenham defence for Sadio to chase down the left wing. Zoom! With that sudden burst of speed, he was away from Kieran Trippier in a flash. "Go on!" the Liverpool fans urged, jumping out of their seats. "Shoot!" That was Sadio's first thought, but it took a little while to control the bouncing ball. By then, the shooting chance had gone. So what was his plan B? As he looked up, he spotted Jordan making a late run into the box, but when he tried to chip a pass through to him, it struck the Spurs midfielder Moussa Sissoko on the arm. "Handball!" Sadio screamed, raising his arm in the referee's direction, whereupon Damir Skomina reacted and pointed to the spot. Penalty! What a start. It was still only the first minute of the match. Sadio gave the supporters the signal. Make more noise. Liverpool, Liverpool, Liverpool. Another big game, another big moment from Sadio. He hadn't scored himself, but hopefully he had helped his team to take a giant step towards victory. Mohamed ran up and scored! 1-0. Come on! As the other Liverpool players chased after their goalscorer, Sadio sank to his knees and punched the air. Winning any trophy meant so much to him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?